Hi ladies, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming a video on the best vanilla perfumes. So if you want to smell like vanilla, definitely try these ones out. I feel like, especially for us women, there's this strong attraction to vanilla, smelling like vanilla. I think vanilla is just one of those notes in fragrances and scents that is just kind of like a warm hug, and it's very versatile. You can wear it in a bunch of different occasions. So this is a list of my favorite vanillas. So the first one is actually one that I didn't think, I kind of went back and forth on adding it to this list, but I just decided that I like it so much that I'm gonna tell you guys about it. And this fragrance is called Vanilla Potion by True Fragrance. And I think, I'm not entirely sure, but I think that this one is discontinued because I was looking it up and it's really hard to find. I don't even think they have a Fragrantica page on this. I couldn't find it. And I saw that it was for sale like on Mercari and eBay, and there's some other like sites that, you know, kind of like buyer beware. But so I'm assuming that this is a discontinued fragrance, but I found this in Marshall's the other day for $15. And oh my God, you guys, this is a crazy good vanilla fragrance. $15. I have it on my arm right now because I'm testing the longevity compared to a fragrance that it smells exactly like, which I'll tell you guys in a second. But this is a beautiful, very nice soft vanilla scent. There's nothing artificial about it. Like sometimes when you buy cheaper fragrances, like when you spray it, it has a lot of alcohol or it smells really cheap and artificial. This is not like that at all. This is a very rich, deep vanilla, but it's not overpowering. It's not like an overpoweringly sweet vanilla fragrance. It's very soft, but deep at the same time. I've had this on my arm for a couple hours now and it's still going strong. When I smelled this for the first time, because, you know, I just blind bought it at Marshall's, it reminded me exactly of this fragrance here, the Brazilian Crush 62. It smells exactly like this, but just in an eau de parfum concentration, stronger. They're very, very similar. This one definitely has a little bit more. This kind of has like, you know, that salted caramel pistachio, but they're very, very similar. And I have this one on my arm here, and it's been a couple hours and this one's pretty much already gone, but everyone already knows that about this fragrance because it's not really, you know, it's not a perfume. It's a body and hair mist, and the longevity on this is pretty bad, but it's really cheap. It's like $20. So, and a really nice smell. So this one, if you can find it, I'd say grab it immediately. Grab a couple bottles and you get a big bottle, 3.4 ounces, 100 mLs for only $15. It's so nice. So, so nice. I'm definitely going to be grabbing for this one in the future. So the next one on this best vanilla fragrance list is Vanilla Woods by the Seven Virtues. I have been singing this fragrance's praises for a while now on the live streams. This is one of my favorite everyday wear scents. And what I like about this one, it's a pretty simple fragrance. It has a pear note, but doesn't really come through very much. It's just a lot of vanilla, obviously, with the name like Vanilla Woods. And it has a little bit of a caramel note as well, but this one is really beautifully blended with some woodsy notes. And it's another one of those things where the vanilla in this is definitely a little sweeter, but it's not, you know, like a gross, sugary vanilla kind of scent, artificial at all. There's nothing artificial about this. I love this company, the Seven Virtues, because all of their products are vegan, cruelty-free, hypoallergenic. This one in particular is made with sustainably sourced organic vanilla from Madagascar. I get great performance with this fragrance. It lasts all day for me, easily. On my skin, it sticks like glue. I really, really like this one. I've been grabbing it a lot. Really nice for the winter. So the next one on my list, I only have a sample size because I haven't bought it. This one is Skylar Vanilla Sky. And this one is very close to my heart because it is a coffee lover's dream. This has a very edible, realistic cappuccino note in it. Definitely comes through very strong with a cappuccino, but it's not like a sharp coffee note like Dolce & Gabbana, the only one, has a very sharp coffee note. It's a cappuccino. It's a very creamy, frothy, milky coffee note. And it has a little bit of floral, it has some jasmine, has some caramel, some amber, and sandalwood. So it's a pretty well-rounded fragrance. I think it's just a very, very cozy, warming scent, and I think it's really perfect for an everyday fragrance for the fall. Also, the brand Skylar is a hypoallergenic, cruelty-free company. I think I read something that the owner, the CEO of the company, started Skylar because she had a baby and the baby had allergic reactions to her perfume, so she created a brand that would be hypoallergenic for her daughter. So very cool story. The scent is so good. I might have to go out and get this. I really love the cappuccino. I'm a sucker for coffee. I am. So the next one, the number 4 on the list, I actually do not own a bottle of, even though it is one of the most talked about designer vanilla fragrances being sold today, and that is Vanilla 28 by Kayalı. I have some experience with this fragrance. I've smelled it a few times. Anytime I go into Sephora, I always smell the whole store just to make sure I'm familiar and to decide, what I want to buy. And I really like to test out fragrances before I buy them. I'm definitely familiar with it, and it is a very, very good fragrance for layering. That's what a lot of people use it for, because the performance on it is not the best. It's not bad, but it's not the best. So a lot of people like to use it to pair with other fragrances to extend the longevity and to just add a very nice vanilla note to other fragrances. But it's also beautiful on its own. You don't need to layer it. It has some notes like vanilla orchid, brown sugar, tonka bean, amber, and musk. And like I said, the number 1 complaint about the fragrance is just the longevity, and that's why everyone layers it. But it's definitely one to try. So the 5th one on the list is the last one I'm going to talk about that I don't have a bottle of, but I do have some honorable mentions after that. So the next one is a guilty pleasure vanilla scent. So the other ones that I mentioned are not necessarily overwhelmingly sweet or in your face. They're more soft and subtle, more of a sensual vanilla. And this one is just a straight up dessert. This one is Vanilla Cake by Montale. It's literally over the top sweet. It smells exactly like of cake with vanilla icing, and it is strong. This one has notes like meringue and milk, Madagascar vanilla and caramel and almond. And this one is definitely not for the faint of heart. It's really funny to go and read the reviews on this fragrance. They're so mixed, but like I said, it's like a guilty pleasure fragrance. A lot of people said that it's for 100% gourmand lovers, and they own it just so they can smell it, but they don't want to wear it out because it's so sweet. So it's a little bit of a polarizing one. So I have 2 honorable mentions because they're not straight vanilla, but they do have a very prominent vanilla note. And the first one is one of my favorites. It's called I Don't Need a Prince by My Side to Be a Princess, or Princess if you want to be boring, by Kilian. And this one is one of my all-time favorite fragrances. This one is, if I had to say I had a signature scent, it would be this. I reach for this probably more than anything. And it's just so creamy and beautiful. Matcha tea with vanilla and a little bit of ginger, adds a little bit of spice, and a marshmallow note. So nice, so smooth. This one is really, really great. Longevity is not the best. It's not bad. It's not as bad as everyone says that it is, but it's my guilty pleasure. I love that one. So the last one on the list. So the last honorable mention is, I always say this so wrong, Viva La Gold Juicy Couture, Viva La Gold Couture, okay, Viva La Juicy Gold Couture. So this one is more of a gourmand fruity floral, but I don't get any florals in this. There's a little bit of fruit, just a tiny bit, but it's mostly just vanilla and caramel and more muskiness. It's really, really nice. This is a very good, affordable fragrance. You can find these at rack stores all the time too. No problem. 20, 30 bucks for a big bottle, not a bad deal. So that's my list of fragrances if you want to smell like vanilla. I obviously like to smell like vanilla because I have all these fragrances. So leave a comment below what your favorite vanilla fragrance is, or if you've tried any of the ones that I recommended, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.